Welcome to CHEMWISE, where our team empowers future chemists to solve real-world waste challenges.
Hello, I'm Rafi'ah Wahi. Together with other lecturers of Waste Management and Toxicology course in FRST UNIMAS, for since 2019, engaging hundreds of students and thousands of community participants. Our initiative, CHEMWISE, empowering future chemists through industry and community-relevant waste management design, is an experiential learning.
This course transforms learning by shifting from passive lectures to experiential engagement. Grounded in COP's experiential learning theory, students complete a 14-week journey integrating service learning, real-world case studies, and structured reflection. This bridges theory with practice while strengthening critical thinking, communications, and leadership. Collaboration with communities and stakeholders is central. More than 52 student-led projects have engaged over thousands community members, fostering civic responsibility and environmental stewardships. Through showcases, outreach, and interactive activities, students demonstrate creativity, innovations, and accountability. These results are tangible. Students achieve stronger academic performance, succeed in competitions, and even create innovative outputs such as waste management frameworks. They grow holistically, developing problem-solving, teamwork, and
Sulam in 2023, and it was one of the impactful experience in my academic journey. Our projects involve in raising awareness in the community about the
Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. Thank you for inviting me to this sharing session. I will be sharing with you the initiative of CHEMWISE, which we from the program of chemistry in University Malaysia Sarawak have done for the past 5 years. Hopefully this sharing session will bring some benefits and new insights and some good practices that we all can work on together for our future initiative. Right, let me share my slides with you for a moment. So the initiative of CHEMWISE, which we call it empowering future chemists through industry and community relevant waste management design, is an initiative done in the program of a Bachelor of Chemistry with Honours in University Malaysia Sarawak. This initiative is an effort from the lecturers of this course for the participation in AKRI 2025. These are the composition of our group. Myself, Rafi'ah, and we have Dr. Junida, we have Dr. Muhammad Rahman, and we have Dr. Nur Hisham as the group members. So what is CHEMWISE? CHEMWISE is an initiative that we did for the course STK 2983, which is Waste Management and Toxicology. It is a 14-week experiential learning initiative using Sulam, Service Learning Malaysia, University for Society, and case studies, whereby we engage Sarawak communities to build environmental awareness, critical thinking, communication, leadership, and professional readiness for our students through active learning. So this initiative is grounded by the COPS learning theory, COPS experiential learning theory, whereby from this theory, we have our students to try out what they have learned in the course, and the students undergo actual experience, solving real problems, working with real communities and agencies and industries, and reflect on the experience, learning from the experience and trying out to improve what they have done previously. So the rationale of this project is to strengthen our chemistry undergraduate understanding of waste management and toxicology through Sulam projects, case studies, and real-world analysis. This is done to foster sustainability, ethical reasoning, environmental awareness, and soft skills for professional readiness. As we know, chemists usually have a lot of very theoretical subjects in the program. You have analytical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, coordination chemistry, so many types of chemistry that they have learned in the classroom. So to make sense of all the things that they have learned in other courses, and also to make sense of the learning outcomes intended for this course, also the content of this course, we have decided to experiment with the combination of Sulam and also case study analysis to improve or strengthen our students' learning, so that when they go out for the real world, for their job, for whatever future endeavor, they have this experience that they can use later. So the approach that we use in this course or in this CHEMWISE initiative is through four elements, involving four elements. First is the Service Learning Malaysia University for Society, or we call it SULAM. And then the case study analysis. The case study analysis is to cater the learning units or the learning outcomes related to wastewater treatment design and also toxicology. And then the third one, feedback and reflection. The feedback is given during the Sulam project, throughout the Sulam project, and also throughout the case study analysis. The reflection is a part of their the things that they need to do for the Sulam project. And finally, the Sulam showcase, whereby the students presented and shared the outcomes and the journey of service learning or Sulam to the stakeholders, including the community, the agencies, and the industries involved in the project. For your information, the course consists of 100% alternative assessment, whereby we don't have any more midterm or a written final exam in the form of pen and paper exam. We have replaced the midterm exam and also the final exam with alternative assessment. If you look at the things that I show here in the slides, these are the things that we did do in the waste management and toxicology class through the initiative of CHEMWISE. The first component is the Sulam project, whereby students have to go to the field, to the community, solving the waste management issues in the community, providing framework and design of how waste can be managed properly in the community. Whether it is schools, villages, or associations, yeah, and also the local authority. And the second part of it is the case study analysis, whereby for the case study analysis one, it will involve a real case of industrial wastewater treatment. And for the second case study analysis, it will involve the real toxicological case, whereby students have to analyze, dissect the problem, undergo the process of solving the problem and proposing the design of the treatment or the design of the chemical pathway through the case study analysis assessment. So the case study analysis is done in the classroom, but we give the students time to write up their final submission. And in the classroom, we observe and we facilitate the process of thinking, the process of brainstorming, and sharing of their findings to their peers, and the feedback and so on. The third part is the reflection. Reflection is a part of the Sulam project whereby they have to write a reflection before the Sulam project, during the Sulam project, and also after the Sulam project has been completed. So in the reflection assessment, or in the reflection side of their learning, they are guided by questions. So we don't simply give the students assignment to write their reflect, or to say what they want to say about their experience, because if we do that, um, the reflection might not have a deep or in-depth value of the aspects that we want to capture in their learning. For example, before they start their Sulam project, we give some sets of questions like what are the underlying issues related to waste management that are important to be addressed in the context of their project. What contribution can they make for public understanding on your proposed Sulam project, and how they feel at the beginning of this Sulam project. So the same goes with the reflections during and after the Sulam project. We have different sets of questions, but the purpose of these questions are to guide their reflections so that they can probe into the depth of their insights and learning of this from the Sulam project. The fourth one is the Sulam Showcase. If you look at the photos here, our students presenting to people from local authorities, community partners, industries. They go actually to our faculties to see our student presenting their work and giving feedback on how this thing is can be improved, or how this thing has impacted positively their communities and so on. So the positive and negative feedback is important for our students in order for them to understand how the real world works in the sense of waste management. So from this initiative, we can see that there are many things that can be nurtured through this initiative of students. Through this initiative, our students involved in real world projects. It showcased their leadership. It nurtured their leadership ability, collaborative and creative learning among them, and also when we give them reflections to be completed, we are actually encouraging a continuous self-evaluation. So through this reflection as well, they learn that when they manage a project, they need to reflect on it from time to time and take immediate action on how to manage or how to overcome the issues that they face during the project. So this is also in line with the COP experiential learning theory just now, whereby students do active experimentation, and then they reflect on the experience, and then they improve on the experience and create new experience. So during the 14-week of the semester, whereby the students are in this course, they continuously self-assess themselves, self-evaluate what they have done, and their learning. Okay. You can see the impact from the students' academic performance. On the left-hand side, you can see the performance of the students in 2019, whereby some of the students did not achieve some CLO. And after 2020 and until now, every year our students fully achieve the CLO. And on top of that, we see improvement in skills like critical thinking and problem solving, teamwork, leadership, confidence, communication skills, project management skills, and so on. Yeah. There are also change in student attitude, whereby we see students from the reflections and the report, they shows an enhancement in environmental and social responsibility. They gain the skill of active listening and engagement with multiple stakeholders. Also, creativity and ethical thinking is nurtured. So these are some of the achievement from this course. Alhamdulillah, we have gained some recognition internally from UNIMAS or externally from several competition or conferences. On top of that, we are also proud to say that our students has taken initiative. Every year, our students have taken initiative to join event of environmental sustainability related events. Yeah, for example, in 2024, a group of our students joined UNIMAS Hackathon program, whereby they compete with postgraduate and other undergraduate students from different faculties. So our student has managed to obtain the second runner-up in this competition, and they are the only undergraduate students that actually won the podium for this competition. And then for other year, there are also our students participating in sustainability design challenge and so on. And although they didn't manage to get any podium place, we get feedback that what they learn in this course has actually helped them in the competition. And just recently, in November 2025, one group of our students has won second place in the National Sulam Innovate competition, also from this course. Throughout our collaboration, throughout the 5 years, we have collaborated with many government agencies, many schools. Some of them we already have MOU, but our most not our most, our key partners here is actually Majlis Perbandaran Kota Samarahan. So after several years of collaboration, we finally signed MOU in 2025. And if you look at the IP here, it is the IP filed together with our students because they have come out with the Green Sarawak Initiative Framework for integrated waste management and sustainable agriculture. This one is in 2024. We are looking forward to more, and we encourage our students to understand IP and file IP when they can. And also, this initiative is also featured in newspapers and so on, and we also published papers related to Sulam, and you can check my Google Scholars to see the papers. And we have also shared this initiative in several conferences, whether it is on national conference and also international conferences. In future, we want to improve and we want to enhance what we are doing right now by direct industry involvement in the classroom. For example, right now we are currently doing the case study analysis with real cases of industry and toxicology. But next time or next cohort, we would love to involve industry in the classroom. We would like to invite industry to give feedback to our students on the design of industrial wastewater treatment that our student has come out with, and see some real involvement with industries for the students. In conclusion, this initiative has come out with transformative learning experience for the students, whereby students move beyond the classroom to solve real environmental problems, turning theory into impactful action. We see also holistic student growth, We can see this through their reflection. We observe their collaboration, how they lead their team. They not only collaborate within their team, but also they need to collaborate between teams, and also external stakeholders. So from managing and implementing the Sulam project, students develop critical thinking, communication skills, and civic responsibility. And finally, this initiative is not only applicable to chemistry-related subjects, but it is scalable and transferable to across discipline and regions, whereby we can together empower our future-ready graduates and strengthen the community and university partnership. Thank you so much for the opportunities to share in this event, and I wish you all the best, and see you in the Q&A session. Thank you.